what he brought to the table was his different type of genetics allowed him to be a freak of another nature and to get to a level of bringing hard, dense muscle that we just couldn't put on our bodies.
Things he do, videos with that amount of weight, it's not normal strength.
The thing that separated him was just his work ethic from the very start has been supreme.
I was always like, man, if I can get myself in this kind of shape, nobody can touch me. I'm not really worried about what they're doing because I know they can't outwork me.
On the seventh day, God didn't rest. On the seventh day, God created Ronnie Coleman.
I believe he got as high as World Championship, maybe even competing in Mr. Olympia by being a natural. I believe so. If you look at his physique when he's in the Mr. Olympia in 1992 compared to when he was winning, it's huge.
Started bodybuilding in 1990, and I just steadily progressed since then.
I would say, why do you keep doing this, man? And this is when he had first started. He was getting dead last on all the shows and European tours. Dead last for 4 years straight. Not placing, not winning no money, nothing.
And I'm like, dude, why do you keep doing this? And Ronnie looked at me and he says, because I love doing it. And man, I love bodybuilding. He said, man, I love bodybuilding. You know, when he said it like that, I was like, wow.
The new Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman.
It was the beginning of the end for me and every other bodybuilder.
This is where you do all your work. This is where you put all your work in.
And when Ronnie hit that stage, man, it was all over. It was like, where'd this dude come from?
Second time pretty much sealed. The first one was not a joke. The first one was not a given. This showed that I am the best in the world 2 times in a row.
I didn't complain when I got 9th. Moral of the story is, why complain? I just kept doing what I kept doing, and I got better at what I kept doing, and I beat y'all. That's why I beat y'all.
To the 3-time Olympia champion, Ronnie Coleman.
I mean, geez, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? You can't outwork the guy because he's just a mule. He's just gonna work.
Ronnie Coleman had reached a point where he didn't look human backstage.
In my opinion, he's the greatest Mr. Olympia of all times. I don't think anybody ever break that record. And when I say record, I don't mean a number. Somebody probably get 8 or 9, but they'll never beat him. You know, they'll never beat his all-time best. Look, not gonna happen.
To the 4-time Olympia winner, Ron Coleman.
Just wasn't human to just perceive what he looked like at his peak.
He was the strongest Mr. Olympia of all time.
But when you talk about a Mr. Olympia, you're talking about the true lion, the man's man. You're talking about the epitome of bodybuilding. You're talking about the most powerful, the most masculine, the most biggest, muscular guy in the whole universe.
Close to Ronnie Coleman. Look, nobody's close to Ronnie Coleman at 100%. Nobody. I don't care what anybody says. They can idolize whoever they want. Ronnie, if you look at Ronnie in 2003, we may never see that again. Ever. He was that far ahead of everybody.
But of course, I am blessed. I have great genetics. I did work hard. I did sweat a lot. Bled a lot too, doing them squats.
Oh, this is 800 pounds. 800 solid ass pounds.
This is one of the greatest rewards that I'll ever receive. And y'all, here I am, getting the greatest reward of my life. And I just want to say it like this.
This is where I got my genetics from, right here, right here. This is why I'm the winner.
Mama, we got us a lifetime achievement award. Thank you.